Hello and welcome to another episode of the Mikkel Show. As always, since last episode, the different parts is current games, today's topic, movie of the week, and the spotlight. And also, I found my pen. Can't remember where, and I'll probably lose it again soon. I really need to buy more pens. I think also I need to change my skin. I've been a koala in a suit for a long time, but I kind of like it. It's a nice skin. Anyway, let's move on and jump right into it with current games. Not much have changed. I am still playing Rainbow Six Vegas. I actually thought that I would have been done with it by now, but I've been busy doing other stuff. I've gotten very much into Minecraft again. And well, it's raining. Let's just fix that. Weather clear. There we go. But I did start a new game. Please stop raining, thank you. I did start a new game because there was a day, a couple of days ago, I think it was Friday or Saturday, I was just really, really tired, so I really didn't feel like playing something action-based. So I decided to start another adventure game, and the one that I chose to play was a classic from, I think it was from LucasArts. It's Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, based on the movie. A really classic point and click adventure game. Really fun. Haven't really gotten that far yet, but the part I played, I do enjoy. I played it a bit actually. No, that's a lie. I watched a friend of mine play it back in the 90s. So I thought let's give it a go. And it's a pretty fun game so far, like I said. And yeah, like so Rainbow Six and Indiana Jones and The Last Crusades are the two games I am playing, and Minecraft, of course. Always Minecraft. But I think that is current games for now. But the topic of today also has to do with gaming, and you probably by seeing the title of the video already know what kind of games I am talking about. I'm gonna talk about today. Let's get into first person. This is too confusing. I'm gonna talk about strategy games. I thought since we already did a video about adventure games and one about first-person shooters, I thought why not do one on strategy games because I always like strategy games, at least some of them. Now, if we this is I think I mostly enjoyed turn-based gaming, but also real-time strategy. Just different genres in the different genres, if that makes sense. I think my favorite, all-time favorite strategy game or strategy game series is probably Civilization. I played like Civilization 1, 2, 4, and a little bit of 5, but never actually the third game, which I've been told should be a really great game actually. So maybe I should play that. I think if I should choose a game, I would out of the Civilization series, I would probably choose Civilization 4. It's always been kind of like a between either Civilization 2 or Civilization 4. But 4 then wins because of the modability. There's some really, really awesome mods for Civilization 4. Civilization 5, when I played that first, it was kind of I felt like they dumbed it down a bit, but I've heard that after Brave New World has been released, it should be really, really awesome game. So I'm looking forward to playing that at some point. Another adventure strategy strategy game series I really, really enjoyed is Heroes of Might and Magic, which of course also is turn-based. And I own Heroes of Might and Magic 2, 3, 4, and 5. I played a little bit of 6 and a little bit of the first, and I think all of them have been great. But I think if I should choose the best one is probably the third one. It is the most. It's an amazing game, and the worst is probably the fourth. I mean, yeah. The thing is, Heroes of Might and Magic 4 doesn't really feel like a Heroes of Might and Magic game. So if you think about it as a Heroes of Might and Magic game, as it is, it's a kind of crappy game. But I think if you just ignore that it's a Heroes of Might and Magic, it's actually a quite enjoyable game. It had some nice features, such as you could actually use your heroes for fighting and stuff like that. But yeah, really. But yeah, like I said, the third, I'm looking forward to playing more of the fifth game because it did. I mean, the sixth game. Wait, yeah, the sixth game, it's looking forward to playing more of that because it looks interesting. I haven't only like played the tutorial level. Really, really, but yeah, Heroes of Might and Magic is a fun concept. I really like it. I think that there's other games that use the same concept. I think that Disciples, I think it's called. Never played it. Really thought about playing it because it looks like a really fun game. Um, Also, very much enjoyed other kinds of strategy games such as Roller Coaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon. I own both Zoo Tycoon 1 and 2, and I like kind of games like that and Sim City and stuff like that, where it isn't really about war, about combat, but more about building. Also, games like the Anno series, Anno 1404, I've played. I really enjoyed that. That's actually the only game of that series I played. But yeah, Zoo Tycoon is I really enjoyed that game. Both of and I really it's kind of weird that the Zoo Tycoon, the new one, was only for the Xbox or was it the PlayStation? Can't remember. I don't know actually if it has been released for the PC since, but it came out as an exclusive for either the Xbox or the PlayStation 4. I can't remember. And this is very weird to see strategy games on consoles exclusively. So I hope they do make the game for the PC, or at least make another game for the PC for the Zoo Tycoon. One more, and of course we have the Settlers and old series. I only played two of the games, Settlers 4, which I own, and Settlers 7, I think. I can't remember the sixth or seventh game, which was really what I like about the Settlers games is that it there is combat, but I feel like a lot of it is just building up cities. It's a good mixture between. The only drawback, is that the right word? The only thing that's not good about the series is that it quickly becomes a little bit too much of the same. And that's also that problem I had with Age of Empires series. I never really gotten into them. I played the first and the second, and after a while, after a short while actually, you've seen all of the units and all of the buildings, and there really wasn't that many different ages you could go through, which I kind of found a little boring. I enjoyed Age of Mythology more actually because it seemed like it had a lot more to it. You had the god powers, you had the different mythological creatures and stuff like that, which was really awesome. I have not played Age of Empires 3 yet. I have been thinking about it. Not World of Warcraft, Warcraft, sorry. Played a little bit. It's not really my style, but I enjoy a little bit of World War? I can't speak today. Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3. Um, Never gotten into StarCraft. Played it a bit, didn't really like it. Those kind of real-time strategy games I really don't enjoy. Where you have to just build up an army and attack, and if that don't doesn't work, well then you have to do it again. Like StarCraft and Command and Conquer, Red Alert, Total Annihilation, stuff like that. It's not really me. I like more, a more. There should be more to it. And if it is action based, enjoy the tour based gaming. Um, unfortunately, it seems that strategy games really there isn't really been made. They don't really make those great strategy games anymore. I can't speak. And the ones that come out, in my opinion, seemed very, very much dumbed down. The only company that really makes strategy games that are really intense, that has some content in them, is Paradox. They make. I only played a few of their games, and Europa Universalis 3 is the only of the games I really played a lot. But I've seen a lot of the others and played a little bit of them, and I really do enjoy their games. But unfortunately, and that goes for basically all strategy games, even games like Civilization and Heroes, I can't really focus on the games like that for too long at a time, which I really hate because I do enjoy them, but I guess I am more into more action-based gaming, like first-person shooters. But I do, and third-person shooters and platformers and stuff like that. But yeah, strategy it is a genre that I really enjoy, but I guess it's and yeah, like SimCity, I also talked about. The funny thing is, the game I played mostly of the SimCity games was actually the first one, but not for the PC, but for the Commodore 64, which had absolutely no graphics. But that just proves that really it isn't important with the graphics. It's especially not in a strategy game. I mean, Civilization 2 really I didn't have much of graphics, but it was amazing. The only reason Civilization 4 I consider that to be a better game is that of the modability. You can mod it so amazingly. So many great mods for Civilization 4. I don't know if there's began a modding community for Civilization 5 yet, but if there is, I'm definitely getting into that as well. It's amazing. What else can I say about strategy games? Not much, I guess. Oh yeah, I did play, like I said, SimCity on the Commodore. I did play other games on the Commodore, actually. Games like Defender of the Crown, very famous strategy game. I also played a game called Warboot, I think. Also a great strategy game, and Clone Wars, a space strategy game. All of them for the Commodore 64. I guess that's where I started with the strategy games. And I am planning on. I wish there were more like of the casual styles, like Theme Park and like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Suit Tycoon. I did play, as you know, the movies, but that game was a little bit too much Sims in it. I'd rather have strategy for the sake of strategy, where you build up a movie empire and not that whole oh yeah you have to make sure these persons are happy. I don't mind. I mean, if in Civilization you do have to make sure people are happy, but that's like your people, not individuals, and you have to need. That just became too much like The Sims in the movies, and I do enjoy The Sims, but if I want to play The Sims, I would play The Sims. You see what I mean? Yeah, you get it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for today's topic about strategy games. I hope you've enjoyed this, and maybe if you haven't tried these strategy games that I've talked about, I suggest you go look them up. Especially Heroes of Might and Magic series and the Civilization series. Obo Universalis, also really, really great strategy game. Anno 1404. Um, Zoo Tycoon. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Really great strategy games. Settlers series, also amazing. Let's see if is there anything I missed. SimCity, of course. Um, oh yeah, two games. Oh my God, how could I forget about these? Well, I guess I don't know if they are considered to be strategy, but Populous series, Populous the Beginning. I remember playing when I was younger. A really amazing game where you actually played as a god, which was really fun. And another game, Black and White. I don't know if that would be considered a strategy game, but it is kind of you build up empires and you control the different people. So, and in that you are a god as well. You're actually the hand of God, which is amazing to a really popular game, and I hope they make more games like that in the future, like Populous and Black and White. Really amazing stuff. Anyway, I think that's it for today's topic. Let's move on to the next thing. Let's see if I can make it in third person. Oh, oh God, too close up. Too, too close up. Hello. Let's go turn on the projector because we have come to the thing known as movie of the week. Now I'm gonna do it a little different this week for multiple reasons. One, I have not seen any movies that qualify for movie of the week, so I'm gonna choose one that I've bought during this last week rather than seen. But I am gonna talk about a movie I have seen because this is a movie that surprised me, and it came. No, it didn't come close to being. It came close to almost being movie of the week, if that makes sense. That movie is the movie I saw yesterday. If you saw my well, not yesterday. I saw it Sunday, but I'm recording this Monday. And if you saw my Fallen Earth with you yesterday, you'd know which movie I'm talking about. I'm talking about The Man of Steel. Now, that movie actually surprised me. It was not as bad as I thought. It was actually quite enjoyable. It wasn't great, it was good. It was somewhere between good and great. Now, the movie I choose for movies of the week normally goes up to amazing. It goes good, great, amazing, and then out of this world. And this one goes between good and great. It it was a great sci-fi movie, but I could have been without the superhero motive. But motive, I guess if it wasn't about Superman, they would it probably would have they would have it would have been too much like Superman. But I don't know if this makes sense. I really liked the whole invasion, alien invasion part of the movie, but the whole Superman part, well, I always found Superman kind of corny, to be honest. Never really been, but it was better than most other Superman movies, to be honest. Especially that crappy Superman Returns. But it was a great movie. Um, Once again, a little bit too much on the CGI and combat, and a lot of explosions and buildings that get destroyed and stuff like that. But I did enjoy the movie. It was great for entertainment. So I was like, yeah, I was surprised. It was surprisingly enjoyable. Um, but moving on, the one that I have chosen to be movie of the week is a movie I saw a long time ago, but I finally bought it. It's a movie called Skin. It's a British South African movie about a girl who has white parents but is born with dark skin, and which is it's based on a true story, and it's in South Africa during the apartheid. So this is not good. She was registered as being a white person, but when people looked at her, they saw a colored. And oh, by the way, there's a in South Africa. There's a difference between being black and being colored. I'm not really sure what it is. A friend of mine who is married to a South African woman could probably spend hours explaining it. Um, but yeah, but this is a movie, like I said, about a woman whose parents are black, but she herself is colored. I think it's something to do with her ancestry, and some black people in the family and stuff like that. It's a really amazing movie, based on a true story, like I said, about how she has to go, how racism affects her, especially, and how it's kind of weird because her parents are white, and she's brought up believing to. It's hard to explain. Watch it. Skin. It's from 2006, I think, starring among others Sam Neill as her father. I can't remember the what's the name of the main character is because I don't know, she's not really an actress I've seen in many movies. But yeah, it's an amazing movie about apartheid, about racism, and about confusion because, well, she was black, I mean, colored, and had white parents. So that what brought a lot of confusion to, and she has to choose to make some hard choices throughout the movie. But I will not spoil anything. See it; it is amazing. Now that was movie of the week. I think like this video has been quite short. Maybe I should jump around a bit. Jump around, jump around, jump up, and whoa! I'm flying. Flying koala. Hey, this is like Superman. This is better than most Superman movies. Whoa! That was a cloud. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I'm going high. Oh, now we can see the town from above. That actually looks pretty cool. Yeah. And let's fall. Ah! Cool. I like that new particle effect. Anyway, moving on. We're going to. Ah, damn it. Couldn't make it through the door. Really haven't built anything here lately. I've been playing on a new server. So I've been building there for a bit. A public server owned by the Heartben. Or Heartben, just. So, that's been quite interesting. Not really much, but some. But yeah, let's get on with the show. The last part of the show is da 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 da, da koala power. I'm slowly moving to the side. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, this is hard. Controlling the opposites. The controls are opposites. Anyway, the spotlight of today is a music channel. It is a woman from Hawaii called, I don't know how to pronounce this, Kawahi? Kawahi? Her channel is named I Am Kawahi. She makes some really, really amazing music. She has like, one of those things where you can like sample your voice and sample what you play, like on a synthesizer or a guitar. So she's basically a one-woman band, which is really cool. She samples a lot and then just loops it, creating melodies and rhythms and stuff like that. And she has done some. She's done some originals, and she also done some really nice covers of Nine Inch Nails' "Closer," of Heart Shaped Box by Nirvana, and she does a medley of different songs from the 90s, the 80s, and the 2000s. Really amazing stuff. She has a great voice. She has really great talent, and she doesn't just stand there and play and sample it. She is alive. She dances. She is full of energy, full of life, and that just make the whole experience more enjoyable. This is a woman that if I ever get to the chance of seeing her live, I will take it because she is amazing. She rocks. To say it. She, yeah. But yeah, I am Kawahi. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Kawaii, Kawaii, Kawaii. It's Hawaiian. I really don't speak Hawaiian. I don't. Is that a language? Hawaiian? Is there a language called Hawaiian, or do they speak something else? I know they speak English. It's technically a part of the U.S., which is kind of weird, uh, in my opinion. I don't know if Hawaiian. I don't know. Anyway, I am Kawaii. Really, really great channel. Check it out. And we come to the end of the show. Don't know how long it's been. Hope it's been long enough. Hope it's been entertaining enough. Um, and I was at 200 subscribers. I have, but I lost one. Maybe when this video is up, I am up. I'm at 200 again, maybe even above. So that's awesome. I technically have been on 200, so that's pretty cool. But that doesn't mean that I don't want more. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, and please subscribe to I Am Kawaii as well if you like her music. And like this video, favorite. Remember to check out some of my other videos. There's a lot of fun stuff on my channel. There's a lot of fun stuff coming in the future. And I'll see you next Tuesday for more The Mikkel Frost Show, and I'll see you tomorrow for more gaming. Bye.